What's going on, everyone? My name's Patterrz and welcome to week 2 of the WBE the Newcastle Nidokings taking on the Tennesse Trubbish, I believe, in our week 2 showdown against Deathly, aka Tyler, aka Deathly, aka Tyler. So today we're gonna run through the team really quickly. We're gonna dive into the match, and as usual, I'm incredibly nervous for these. So just if you want to support me, hit the like. Maybe some of you already have. I'd appreciate it. It'd be nice. So I'm gonna have a look at the team to see what we're bringing this week. So, first off, we have ourselves our Gyarados. This is Sweat. This is a dragon dancing, waterfall crunching, and substituting Gyarados. Now we are jolly natured. It's generally got pretty simple EVs. This week, or this week, we are actually max speed jolly because we're 1 point faster than a God of War. So at +1, we outspeed a Scarf God of War, which is really nice. We have Substitute because we can sub up on a few things, and that lets us get our Dragon Dances up easier. Of course, we have Intimidate, which is just the usual as Sweat. We have Hibbo, who is holding a Rocky Helmet this week, who has Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Slack Off, and Whirlwind, which I think Whirlwind will actually be really useful. Stealth Rocks is incredibly good against Deathly's team. And Earthquake and Slack Off just pretty much run of the mill. This thing is to switch in on the physically offensive Pokemon and get some chip damage on that to kind of prepare for other Pokemon to set up and sweep. That's what that's for. We have ourselves Macho Man, which is our Electrium Z holding Tapu Koko. Macho Man this week is having the HP Ice Defog Dazzling Gleam for that Tyrantrum, and a big T-Bolt, so it can fire off some massive hits. It can OHKO the Celesteela, the Greninja, the Beedrill. It can OHKO the God of War with the Z move. It can do a lot of things here, and I'm very excited to see Macho Man actually do some work this week, hopefully anyway. And then we have Gourmet, which is actually named by Jamie, who is currently helping me build this team. Actually, 2 Jamies helping me build this team, so shout out to those guys. With, it's the Assault Vest Escavalier. This is actually a very simple EV set. It's max HP, max attack, Adamant. And that's kind of like, that's pretty much as far as it goes with that. We have Megahorn, Knockoff, Ironhead, and Pursuit on this thing. Pursuit. This thing can switch in on the Mega Beedrill, and Pursuit almost kills it. So that's absolutely amazing. It's also the Assault Vest, so it can use, or it can switch in on those like special hits. For example, from the God of War. Things like that, which is really nice. We have Typhlosion, who is Modest and Choice Scarf. Essentially, if rocks are not up, this thing just comes in and fires off eruptions for days, and it's having a good time. We also have Flamethrower in case our health is too weakened for that. We have Exosensory and Focus Blast for specific Pokemon as well, like the Embo and the Tyrantrum. And then we have Biggin, our belly drumming Snorlax this week. We have Facade, Crunch, and Recycle on this thing. It's got Gluttony with the Eye of Papa Berry, meaning it can just... This thing is so incredibly bulky. This thing... Let me just read off some things for you here that, when we were doing some calculations, Jamie said that Beedrill does 47% max. 47% max. Also, it takes 47% max from a Focus Blast from God of War. 47%. This thing is so incredibly bulky, and, you know, at +6 with Facade, it's gonna be having a good time. I don't care if I get burned by a Rotom or anything like that. I just don't care. And that is the squad that we are bringing with us this week. So we're gonna dive into the match. Of course, make sure to check out the WBE YouTube, Twitter, and website. Make sure you check all that out. And if you're supporting the Newcastle Nidokings, let me know in the comments section below. I'm excited, I'm nervous, like I usually am. Let's get into it.
Moments later.
All right, so we are here in the battle. We are ready to go. We are seeing what he is bringing. Let's see, what didn't he bring first off? He didn't bring God of War, no Greninja. Okay, we got Steela, we got B. All right, so we got a pretty threatening team. We got no Kecleon either, so I'm just gonna take a quick pick of this team right here. Now, what do I think he is going to lead off with now? See, looking at this, honestly, Escavalier is definitely a solid option. Because Escavalier doesn't like Emboar, but we have Hippowdon as a switch into Emboar. If it's Gligar, then we can immediately knock off that thing's Eviolite, which will be hugely helpful. If it's Beedrill, then we just Pursuit immediately, almost kill that thing. If it's Cofagrigus, we can probably knock off, although it might burn us, which wouldn't be ideal. So, or we could lead Coco. Coco isn't too bad either. I'm thinking I actually want to go Escavalier here. He doesn't have a huge amount of special attackers now that I'm looking at this. But we'll try it out. Because if he leads with like Rotom, I just Megahorn. Straight off the bat, just gonna Megahorn. Or I could knock off, predicting something to come in there. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But we have selected. We are good to go. Let's see. So he didn't bring... Did he? Yeah, he didn't bring the God of War. The Gligar is going to be a bit of an issue, I can already tell. He didn't bring the Tyrantrum either. But he did bring the Cofagrigus. So that's interesting. Oh my god, yo. Celesteela and Rotom and Beedrill are not going to enjoy my Typhlosion being around. In fact, he needs to keep his Emboar around for my Typhlosion. So I have to keep that in mind. His Emboar is very, very important for this fight here. Very important. So I doubt he'll lead with it. If he leads with Emboar, then I'm immediately going to go into Hippowdon. Which is, it is what it is. But we'll see what happens here. So we lead off with our Escavalier here. And our Escavalier. And we'll see what happens. So immediately goes into the Rotom. Okay. Now, do I just... He might just go for a burn straight up. Which, you know, like I said, isn't ideal. I am Assault Vest. So I can just fire off a knockoff here. But I assume he won't want to take a Megahorn. Like, even if I'm burned, Megahorn is going to be doing a huge amount to Rotom. I mean, just look at... Hold on. Rotom, Mo. Let's see. So Megahorn obviously kills me if I'm burned. So Megahorn kills him, sorry. If I'm burned, it still almost kills him. So that wouldn't even be that good. Now, let's see. He switches into... What does he go into here? I mean, no matter what he switches into, going for the Swift knockoff is pretty good. So I don't mind going for a knockoff here. Let's go for the knockoff and we'll see what happens here. He is going to go for the Volt Switch, so whatever comes in here is going to get knocked off, which is fantastic. We're going to take very, very little damage from that. I mean, he knows I'm Assault Vest now. We're going to take very little damage from that, which is great. So we're going to have a big knockoff coming out here. If we can knock off the Celesteela, that'd be good. If we knock off... He goes straight into the Emboar, so the Emboar is immediately losing its item, which is pretty good, honestly. We'll see what kind of item, we'll see what it was rocking out with. It was rocking out with the Life Orb. Okay, so we know it's not scarfed in any way. It was Life Orb. Now, let's see. What do I want to bring in here? I'm pretty sure, unless he makes like a double switch, that going into my Hibbo is the best thing I can do here. I mean, he knows I'm going to switch out, 100%, right? He knows I'm going to switch out. I have to switch out. So I can go into my Hippowdon and try and get the rocks up, which would be really helpful. Or I can go into my... I could switch into Typhlosion, or I could switch into my Gyarados here. I think I want to go Hippowdon. Try and get those rocks up. That seems like a pretty solid place for me to be. So let's go to Hippowdon here. That is my switch in. If he wants to try and hit me with like a Flare Blitz, it's going to do a huge amount of damage to himself because I do have the Rocky Helmet. I do have... there's going to be a lot of recoil going on there. So I did knock off the Life Orb, so you won't have that going on, but if I can get the rocks up here, that'd be really, really, really helpful. I don't see him... Okay, so I switch out. Looks like he stays in then. All right, so what you gonna do? I'm gonna get my rocks up pretty nicely here. I am Sandforce. He just goes straight for the Flare Blitz. That's fine. I am built to take this. He no longer has his Life Orb. Look at that. Oh, still doing a lot of damage, but the Rocky Helmet and the recoil coming out there. Feeling pretty good about that. Okay, so now I can get my rocks up pretty safely. I imagine that he's going to switch into most likely Celesteela or Gligar. So let's just go for the Stealth Rocks. Let's just get the rocks up. Unless the Emboar has like a trick up his sleeve, which doesn't have a Z move. We know he doesn't have a Z move. He is going to withdraw, so we're going to get our rocks up, which is good. Goes straight into the Gligar. Okay, so my switch into the Gligar here. I can get a pretty safe switch into my Gyarados. And then we set up a sub. We have the rocks up. And we're feeling really good about ourselves. We're feeling incredibly good about ourselves here. So, thing is, what do I want to go into? Because I know he's not going to just go for damage. There's no way he'd just go for damage here. So I assume he's either going to get rid of my rocks or try and set up his own rocks. But I really would like this Gligar dead, like, as quickly as humanly possible. Of course, I could Whirlwind. Now, that might not be the best option, actually. That's probably not going to be the best option. Because he'll just get a free whatever he wants to do off here, and that's not great. It's not gonna Earthquake. I'm thinking either Rocks, Defogs, or Stealth Rocks. I think the best option for me here is to go into Gyarados, but like popping Gyarados that early is a little bit risky. I really don't want to have to... or I could stay in here. I can go into Escavalier as well. Escavalier has a pretty safe switch in, and then I can just fire off another knockoff. Or this is actually a tough decision to make here. Because I don't want to switch into Gyarados and get immediately poisoned. That'd be really bad. But I can go into Snorlax too. You know what? I'm gonna go into Snorlax here. Even though the Ember is there, the Ember is a bit of an issue actually. We're gonna go into Snorlax here. I imagine he's probably gonna want to get his own rocks up, right? He's gonna defog my rocks away. Okay. I need to get the Ember gone before I can belly drum. So I might pull a double switch out here. In fact, that move might have been a waste of time. I was a little bit scared about him. Do I wanna? He might think, I think he's just gonna get his own rocks up now. I think going into Snorlax is probably a mistake because that Ember being around really kind of hinders anything I can do with this right now. I mean, I would love to belly drum right now and just go in, but that Ember just like, it just shuts that down. Is he gonna try and poison me now? I'm really just scared of that poison coming out here. Then again, I can go back into Hippowdon, which would be, I don't know. You know, I'm actually gonna go into my Escavalier here. Because if he wants to try and poison me, that's literally not gonna be an issue. I'm gonna go back into my Escavalier and I'm gonna try and knock off this thing's Eviolite. So he's gonna get his own rock set up here. I would imagine that he's gonna U-turn now. And he's probably going to go, he's probably gonna go out into his Ember, which is already not holding an item, but it is getting really whittled down. So I might just Iron Head here, just to get off a little bit of damage there. Because that is a pretty safe switch in for him. He can't really do much to me. A safe Iron Head's gonna be doing a bit of damage to pretty much anything here. In fact, his only real switch in here is the Ember. So he might U-turn into that. Let's see how much I do with Ember, or how much I do with Iron Head to Ember, because it's getting very weakened already, which is great news for me. It's not doing a huge amount, actually. It's not doing a huge amount at all. I imagine that he does just go into Ember here, but he probably U-turns. So I'm gonna Iron Head anyway, and we'll see what happens here. He's just gonna go for the Earthquake. Wow, I could have just knocked... Okay, maybe I'll just knock off then. Because that's not doing much at all. And if I can knock off this thing's Eviolite, that's gonna be amazing news. Wait, that did a lot of damage. Is it even holding an Eviolite? Gligar. It must be, right? That's what, they all hold Eviolite. They hold on to it like the Acorn. Wow, that did twice as much as I expected it to do. Maybe it's not Eviolite. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. I am gonna knock off here and we're gonna see what happens. He goes for the Earthquake again. Okay, we're knocking off. Wow, that did more damage than I expected it to. And I'll probably want to keep this thing as a sack later on, but we're gonna knock off here. It's gonna get rid of... Yeah, it is Eviolite. That did so much damage though, but this Gligar is incredibly low. I imagine he's probably gonna roost now. He's definitely gonna roost now. The chances of him, yeah, he's definitely gonna roost. Now, I could take this opportunity to go back into my Hippo. I could take the opportunity to... I have Stealth Rocks up on my side, which isn't great. But he's gonna roost, and like judging off that damage, it looks like he's really specially defensive. If I had to make a guess. I'd rather not get that 25% on my Gyarados, but I might not have a choice here. Going into Gyarados is very nice. Because I can set up a sub, and then we can just get like a free hit off on something. Which is incredibly tasty. I wish I still had my rocks up. I do feel like I've been maybe over-predicting a bit here. So, maybe I should just Iron Head. And like let him roost, see how much I do without the Eviolite on. I'm just gonna Iron Head. I imagine he's gonna roost. He is gonna roost, okay. The thing is, can we do, based on the damage that I did before, I did a lot of damage before. So are we making a net gain here of damage, or are we not? Let's see. It looks like we're not. Okay, so he's gonna roost again. So I can pretty freely go out into my Tapu Koko and have a pretty good shot of killing it. No, I don't want to go. No, I don't want to make the switch into Tapu Koko right now. Do I just go into Gyarados? I think I just go into Gyarados. I'm just gonna go into Gyarados. We're gonna unfortunately take the 25% from the. Oh, he actually switches out there. Wow, and goes into the Coffer Grigus. Okay, that's fine. I am 100% okay with that because I can sub in front of this thing pretty much until the end of days. So I am totally 100% okay with this. And his Gligar is now very weakened, which is really, really, really good for me. So I'm going to Omega Evolve, and I'm just going to sub. I would imagine that he immediately switches. I don't think there is a way that he stays in here. I think he knows that he can't win this fight against me. Like, Shadow Ball's going to be doing nothing. He can't Will-O-Wisp me. He can't Pain Split me. He can't... If he wants a Trick Room, I mean, Trick Room would be the only thing. He actually stays in here. Okay. So hopefully, if anything, he's going to Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp would be ideal right now. Please Will-O-Wisp me. I dare you, mates. Yeah, we get the Mold Breaker. We set up the sub. Absolutely beautiful. If he Will-O-Wisps, that's the best turn I've ever seen in my entire life. Goes for the Trick Room. Okay, so I am sitting behind a sub here. I know Dragon Dancing under Trick Room probably seems silly, but that was the first turn of Trick Room, so he's got 4 more turns of Trick Room here. So, I mean, my Snorlax absolutely loves this Cofagrigus if it's going to Trick Room. I just want to say that. So, Trick Room has had 1 turn on it so far. I don't think he can break my sub. I mean, what could he really do realistically to break my sub here? Gyarados versus, like, Hidden Power Grass, maybe? I think that's like the only thing he can do. Yeah, Shadow Ball is not doing it. It's not even doing half. Is he Hidden Power Grassing? Hidden Power Grass. Hidden Power Grass. Hidden Power Grass might not even break the sub. So, I mean, I could just Crunch. Nothing on his team wants to take a Crunch. I'm gonna Crunch. I'm gonna see how much this does. He has the Hidden Power Grass. There's a chance this doesn't break my sub. There's a chance it doesn't break my sub. Ah, it broke my sub. Unfortunate. Okay, but we do get the Crunch off here. That's gonna do a huge amount of damage pretty much regardless. There we go. So that was one of the turns. That was another turn of Trick Room there. I can actually kill this thing if I want to right now. I'm pretty sure I can kill this thing. Or I could safely switch into Snorlax. Do I want to go in Snorlax? I mean, even if he has Will-O-Wisp, I have Facade. But what if he Pain Split? He's not going to Pain Split this turn. So with Hidden Power Grass, actually, I can go into my Escav. I probably won't live, but I'm going to stall out. Yeah, I'm going to stall out Trick Room turns here. In fact, I underspeed this thing. I literally underspeed this thing in Trick Room. So this Trick Room is actually going to benefit me. If he goes for Hidden Power Grass here, I Will-O-Wisps. Ah, but he avoids it. Nice. All right, that's beautiful. Okay, so I outspeed this thing now. That's another turn to Trick Room. I just need to wear this Trick Room out. I could Pursuit in case he wants to switch and just kill off the Cofagrigus, which, you know, I think actually Pursuit is a decent idea here. Yeah, let's Pursuit. He might want to switch out. He stays in. Wow. I could have... Okay. Again, I've been over-predicting, it looks like. Jeez. I didn't get to kill this thing. But I do waste another turn of Trick Room, and this is the last turn of Trick Room. Actually, he does underspeed me, so he outspeeds me in Trick Room. Okay, so that's fine. At least I know that. He is very, very much underspeeding me. I mean, this thing is dead now, so there's no real reason to keep it around. So I guess just in case, once again, I'll Pursuit just to make sure he stays in. So he 100% has to stay in here. He goes for the Hidden Power. He takes me out. Wait, that wasn't... Was that Hidden Power Electric? That was Hidden Power Electric. Okay, so Trick Room is gone. I can go out into Macho Man, and Macho Man fires off a big T-Bolt here and just has fun, I think. Yeah, nothing wants to switch in on Macho Man's T-Bolt right now. Macho Man's looking very, very nice. So T-Bolt can kill the Cofagrigus, and then what? The Beedrill comes in, I would imagine. Probably the Beedrill comes in. Or I could try and Defog, but then he'd set up a Trick Room again, so I can't really do that. If he brings in his Beedrill, my Beedrill answers are actually getting a little bit weakened now, which is not ideal. Probably U-turns. Let's go into... See, I wish I had Volt Switch right now. I wish I had Volt Switch. If he goes into Gligar, I have the Hidden Power for it, so it would die immediately. But okay. Let's go Macho Man here. Let's set up that electric terrain. The electric surge. I'm pretty sure Rotom cannot take a Thunderbolt into a Z Thunderbolt, so that would probably die immediately. In fact, do I even need to T-Bolt here? I could Dazzling Gleam, and that'd probably be safer, actually. Looking at the rest of his team, he's not gonna switch in Beedrill. Like, no, no one's gonna do that. That'd be insane. He's probably gonna let this thing go down. So I'll just Dazzling Gleam here. If anything. What? Oh, he has a... What? My man brought Quick Claw. Is that for real? That's actually for real. My man brought Quick Claw Cofagrigus. Okay, Deathly. Okay. Okay. What? Well, I mean, Beedrill 100% of the time comes in here. Quick Claw. I am astounded. I am stupefied by that one. Absolutely stupefied. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. But Beedrill comes in here. I'm pretty sure I have to go out into my Hippo. It's still gonna do a lot of damage to my Hippo, but I'm gonna get off some chip on that thing, which would be nice. Honestly, Snorlax is not looking very helpful. I wish I still had my S-Cab around, honestly. You know what? I kind of wish I was Scarfed. No, Scarf wouldn't help me right now. But I have to keep my Tapu Koko alive. So we go into Hippo, we take a bunch of damage. He probably U-turns into, I would imagine, Celesteela. That becomes a little bit of an issue for me. We do have pockets in the back, which is good. I got the pockets in the back. Who's gonna outspeed every single one of the things that it's good against, and also finish off the Gligar, which is good. It's just the Emboar. In fact, Typhlosion's looking really, really nice right now. If I can get like a bit more chip on that Emboar would be nice. I really want to slack off with my Hippo right now. How much am I taking with Hippo? Mega B is gonna do a huge amount of damage to it, to the point where I think he probably two-shots me. And then I can just swap into Typhlosion. Actually, Poison Jet, wow. Okay, never mind. Not doing a huge amount of damage to me. Let's go into Hippo. Let's go into Hippo. He's probably gonna go for the kill on my, yeah, he's probably gonna go for the kill here. I don't know, he wouldn't go for the U-turn because I don't think the U-turn would actually finish me right now. And he's gonna stay in here. And that might enable me to slack off. And slack offing right now would be great. Absolutely great. But I would also like to get the rocks up again. Because if we get rocks up, then Typhlosion is looking incredible. All right, just please don't get the poison. Yes, okay. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, he's probably gonna U-turn this turn. I can Stealth Rocks here. He probably U-turns into Celesteela. I can either slack off here or Stealth Rocks here. What would I rather do? Slack off? The thing is, if he brings in Rotom becomes a little bit of an issue, so I might just want to Stealth Rocks. And then let it die. Yeah, Rotom does become a little bit of an issue. If I'm at, let's see, Typhlosion. If Typhlosion is at 75% health, can it kill the Rotom? That's my question here. Can it kill the Rotom? Yeah, the Rotom is a little bit of an issue here. Oh, yes, it can. Wow, okay, Jesus Christ. I'm at 50% health, I can still get it at 50% health. Jesus Christ. Okay. I have to deal with my Calcs off 75% health. Do I want to get the rocks up? Or, yeah, I want the rocks up. Do I need the rocks up? The rocks would be really helpful here, actually. It would guarantee kills on so many things here. So let's go ahead. If he U-turns into Rotom this turn, then, I mean, I still have my Snorlax in the back, actually. So I can switch into that thing. So let's get the rocks up here. Maybe force him to defog later. So yeah, he does go for the U-turn. That's gonna get a lot more Rocky Helmet damage off on him, which pretty much guarantees that this thing dies to a Paper Cut, which is nice. A Choice Banded Cut from a Darkrai, which is good. We're able to get our rocks up here. I would imagine that the Rotom comes in. Or maybe the Celesteela. If anything, I'm gonna Whirlwind him. Or slack off. I don't know if I'll be able to slack off. I'm very low on health right now. That's the thing, though. I'm very low on health. If he lets me Whirlwind, I think my Hippowdon is essentially dead at this point, but if he lets me Whirlwind his Pokemon around and weaken them down, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I would love that. I'd be a big fan. But Rotom does get outsped. Oh, but I'm modest. So if he's timid, if he's timid Scarf, then the Rotom could outspeed my Typhlosion, which would be bad. That would be not great. Essentially, that'd be not great. But we're gonna get our rocks up here, which is gonna help for some late game sweeps, hopefully. I don't know if Gyarados can get any more D-Dances set up. Actually, against Gligar, it can set up D-Dance. He actually goes into the Celesteela. I don't want the Celesteela setting up. I really, really, really don't want that to happen. So I'm pretty tempted to Whirlwind. I'm pretty sure, hold on. Does Whirlwind go through sub? Does Whirlwind go through sub Pokemon? The question of the century here. What happens here? What happens here? You can Whirlwind a substitute. This is cute. I love it. Okay. So I really don't want him setting me up, so. Do I slack off though? Do I slack off first? So what's the Celesteela gonna do? So I'm essentially sacking off. I mean, I could go into Snorlax at this point, but I don't know, do I need? I kind of like having the Rocky Helmet around, not gonna lie. Do I slack off or do I Whirlwind? I really don't want this guy setting up. I'm gonna slack off this turn and we'll see what he does. He just goes to the EQ. Okay, that's gonna take me out. Probably just barely, actually. I was gonna say, could you imagine if I lived that? But we do have the rocks up now, which is absolutely tremendous. I can't, oh, he's got the beast boost. His defense rose. Okay, that's absolutely fine because I can go into my Macho Man and fire off my Giga. Ooh. See, I want to fire off Gigavolt Havoc. But it becomes risky. Can I kill? He got a defense boost. He got a defense boost. See, I'd like to go in and fire up the Gigavolt Havoc, but he is an easy switch into. He might have the Wakam Berry too. So what about Typhlosion? Does Typhlosion kill Celesteela? Let's see. Celesteela. OU defensive. Let's see. Eruption doesn't, but it would after my Thunderbolt. Do I just... Actually, things are weakened down enough where I think Typhlosion can sweep. Typhlosion sweeping is looking like a good endgame here. So I might just go into I might go into Tapu Koko, just fire off a T-Bolt. I would assume he has the Wakam Berry. In fact, I might just fire off the Gigavolt Havoc. If he switches into Gligar, then I kill it with HB Ice. Then he goes into what, Beedrill? And he's gonna keep his Celesteela healthy. 100%. He's gonna keep his Celesteela healthy. But okay, let's go into my Macho Man. Now I actually could. 100% health? What about 100% health? 100% health. I have a. Oh, 100% health. I do. Is it better to defog here? I think it might be better to defog here. Because I think he's going to want to keep his Celesteela healthy. For my Typhlosion. So maybe getting rid of the hazards. No. I'm just gonna T-Bolt here, I think. Because if anything, he's gonna switch into, he's either gonna stay in and he has the Wakam Berry, which I think he probably has the Wakam Berry, or he's gonna go into Rotom, or he's gonna go into Gligar. I don't want to waste my Z move, but if Gligar comes in, I kill it with Hidden Power. Then he goes into Beedrill. Is he gonna switch? I think it's very important for him to keep the Celesteela healthy, but I think I should just normal T-Bolt here. Let's normal T-Bolt. I think it's very important for him to keep the Celesteela. He actually protects. Honestly, I should have just Z-moved at that point. I should have just Z-moved, but that's the Electric Surge probably gone. Yeah, the electricity disappeared from the battlefield. He might think that he lives this. See, now I kind of want to Z-move. Now I want to Z-move again. Oh, man. He thinks he lives this now. But if I Z-move him now without the electric terrain, if the electric surge is not here, oh, I still think I kill him. His Gligar is incredibly low. He knows he can't just bring that in unless he's gonna sack it. It's such a tough decision to make. Let's go. I think he's gonna go into Gligar here. So I mean, I could switch. He's got his defense boost. No, I really want to get damage off on this thing. I really, really, really want damage off on this thing so badly, dude. I need to get damage off on this thing so badly. So let's Z-move it. He's gonna switch out into Gligar and it's gonna be a waste of time. Oh, I can kill him though. I can kill him. I can kill him, dude. I can kill him. Let's go, please. Please make this the perfectly timed Z-move that kills this thing. Don't be Wakanberry. Is it Wakanberry? I think it's Wakanberry. I think he probably will be Wakanberry, but we'll see. I think he probably is. We're gonna, I wish it just showed you. I mean, actually, is, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Yes! Oh my god, we just nuked that thing! Get out, dude! Get out! Beautiful! Absolutely beautiful. Oh, you love to see it, mate. You love to see it. Okay, Beedrill comes back in. Now, I outspeed M-Ball. Oh, he takes so much more damage. Just like one hit on this thing kills it. One hit on this thing kills it. So I can go into Lax here and put the pressure on with a Facade. I'd kill this thing if he goes out into Gligar. If he goes on to, oh, if he goes into Emboar, actually. He could U-turn this turn into Emboar. He probably wants to kill my Coco. He really wants to kill my Coco, actually. I can tell he wants to kill my Coco. I can feel it in my loins. He wants to kill this Coco. But I need to keep my Coco around because it finishes off Gligar. It finishes off Emboar. I need to keep my Typhlosion as healthy as possible, so I can't bring it in just yet. I'm gonna go into Snorlax here. Actually, I should have just sacked, no, I should have sacked off Gyarados, actually. I should have sacked off Gyarados. That's what I should have done. That would have been a smart decision to make, Daniel. That would have been the smart decision to make, Daniel. Oh my god, that does so much damage, but we get healed right the way back up to full. And honestly, just firing off a Facade here doesn't look that bad. Really, firing off a Facade looks absolutely fine to me. Because he has to keep the Beedrill around now. So he's gonna U-turn. Actually, I could recycle this turn. Oh no, but he might go out into Emboar. But then I would probably kill Emboar from this range. How much am I gonna do Emboar? I almost wanna, Emboar. Let's have a look. So Emboar, do I kill Emboar from this range? I think I do. I can't remember exactly how much health it's on, but after it takes rocks damage, and it takes the Facade damage, it's either Recycle or Facade. It depends what he wants to go into here, because he can go into the Gligar and probably think that he's okay, but I think he has to go into the Emboar. Ooh, what do I want to do here? What do I want to do? I don't know. It's a tough decision to make, actually. It really is. It is a tough decision to make. Facade or Recycle? I really want my berry back. I want my if he goes into Emboar, then I can make the switch into Gyarados and sack that off, probably. Because he'd go for, like, what, Superpower? I'm just going to click Facade. I'm going to go on the offensive here. I'm going to try and do more damage. So he does go for the U-turn. We'll see what he switches out into here. That does a lot of damage. If he switches out into Emboar, it dies. I'm pretty sure. After Stealth Rocks and Facade, I hope it dies. I really, really, really hope it dies. Because that's kind of what I'm counting on right now. I really need this Emboar to die, like, immediately. Like, within the next 2 seconds. He goes into Gligar, actually. Let's see if this kills, actually. I'm not sure if this kills. If he does, he gets a free switch into Emboar, and I'm pretty sure Lax is dead, but I kind of have to keep Lax alive. Okay, so the Gligar goes down. He goes into Emboar here. And I think I just sack off Gyarados. No, because Gyarados outspeeds Emboar. But Gyarados doesn't outspeed Beedrill or Rotom. But my Typhlosion should. Right? Is this Rotom scoffed or not? Is this Rotom scoffed? I wish I knew, because Rotom... My Snorlax can 1v1 the Rotom. I'm not exactly sure it can 1v... It might be able to 1v1 the Beedrill, depending on how much health I'm at after this. I'm not entirely sure about that. Celesteela is gone. Oh, he didn't bring the Greninja, that's it. didn't bring the Greninja. Okay, so this goes down to... See, I think he actually would have lived the switch in there, which is kind of funny. See, what do I switch in here? What do I need the least? Actually, to be fair, Tapu Koko is the Pokemon that I need the least here. Because Typhlosion beats Rotom. Typhlosion beats Beedrill. Emboar is incredibly low. Gyarados beats Emboar. And Snorlax also beats Rotom. And also probably Beedrill too. So I think I just go, I think I sack off Tapu Koko here. Go into Gyarados. Use Waterfall. Kill off the Emboar. Then everything else gets cleaned up by Typhlosion, hopefully. That's kind of like the dream here. That's the dream. But we keep Snorlax alive. Yeah, so, okay. I'm gonna sack off my Tapu Koko here. You hate to see it, dude. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, but it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. Macho Man's gonna come in here and take one for the team here, buds. Gonna take one for the team. That is gonna be... We're gonna set up the Electric Surge. Yay, I can't go to sleep now. Yay. Pog. Oh, he goes for the superpower. Do I live this? There's no way. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way I live this. Actually, he reduces his own attack and defense. Can I take advantage of that in any way? See, I don't think I kill from this range. No, I think I still go into Gyarados. And I still... Yeah, we still go into Gyarados here. And we fire off a big Waterfall, because that'll kill the Emboar off. And then he goes into Beedrill, kills me. I go into Typhlosion, I fire off Eruptions for days. And then hopefully that's gonna be enough to seal the W right there. He lowered his own attack. Could I D-dance? Could I? I don't think I can. Could I D-dance? I'm pretty sure, no, I can't D-dance. Okay, never mind. That was a silly idea. Don't do that, Daniel. Don't D-dance. That's silly. Why'd you even ask that? Don't be an idiot, Daniel. You can't D-dance here. What are you doing? But I can Waterfall. And Waterfall. Oh. I'm actually kind of worried about this Emboar coming in again and being able to live. Because if he switches out Emboar now, that could put him in a really good spot. Like switches into like Rotom or something. But then he'd come back in and you know what? No, I think with the Eruption and the Stealth Rocks, we'd still be okay. So I'm pretty sure we just go for the Waterfall here. I'm 99% sure we just go for a Waterfall here. But then again, how much does that do to Rotom? It's not over yet, boys and girls. It's not over yet. So this does about not a huge amount to you. Okay. Not a massive amount. It is gonna it's probably gonna outspeed me. I would imagine, unless it's defensive, it'll outspeed me. Actually, if Rotom comes in, I could probably switch into Snorlax. Right? I could probably switch into Snorlax. So let's go for a Waterfall here. He is actually gonna go into the Rotom. I should have crunched. I should have crunched. Okay. Or I could have D-danced there. If I really wanted to, I could have D-danced. But I think Snorlax can actually come in here. Because he's nice and weakened now. In fact, that pretty much guarantees Typhlosion sweeps at this point, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure that guarantees a sweep from Typhlosion. But it's not over yet. Can Snorlax come in here? Snorlax, yeah, if he keeps switching it, the more he switches around, the better things are for me. So let's keep that game going because I still have my Scarf Boy in the back. Unless he has like Sucker Punch on Emboar. Sucker Punch on Emboar could be bad. So maybe we should keep Gyarados alive to finish off the Emboar. And we only need Snorlax for the Rotom. So the more that gets weakened, the better off we are. So let's bring in the Snorlax here. That's gonna bring us below half, and we'll see what he goes for. Gonna go for the Volt Switch. Okay, the more he switches around, the better things are for me. Because it just pretty much guarantees that I can finish things off here. Or I can clean up with my boy. He actually goes into the Emboar this time, so I'm pretty sure, yeah. Eruption should be able to finish this. Because he is so low right now. Let's go, let's have a look at Typhlosion. So, Emboar, but then again, if he has Sucker Punch, Yeah, if he has Sucker Punch, it's gonna be bad news for me. Let's see. Eruption does half. Or it should do half, actually. Let's see. Eruption does 40%. So I think I'm actually allowed to sack off my my boy here. I think we should be good. I'm gonna recycle just in case. But I'm pretty sure we're good here. He's gonna go for the superpower to kill me. Which means I can pretty safely go out into my Gyarados. And then the win is guaranteed with Typhlosion, right? Pretty sure Challenge gonna work here. Because even if he switches out again. In fact, I might even be able to crunch this Emboar to death at this point. Yeah, with a minus defense, actually, I think I can just crunch. I'm pretty sure I can just crunch. So I'm just scared of the Sucker Punch at this point. That's all I'm worried about. Crunch does 25%. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's good. Or do I just go into... I'm just scared of the Sucker Punch weakening my Eruption. Or does Flamethrower seal the deal, actually? If Flamethrower seals the deal... No, let's go into... Let's try and keep myself as nice and healthy as possible. Let's go into my boy here. Let's see, like, maybe, like, sacks off the Beedrill at this point. If he sacks off the Beedrill at this point, that could be an issue. Which I think he might want to do. That'd probably be the best play for him to sack off the Beedrill at this point. But Crunch should kill. Might I say that Crunch should kill. Crunch should kill. But I think Flamethrower can actually clean up the rest of this game, so let's Crunch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing goes down. It's at -1 defense right now. Yeah, it does go down, which pretty much seals the deal. Beedrill doesn't get any kind of, Beedrill doesn't get any kind of buffs there. Beedrill doesn't get any kind of priority. Rotom comes in. This is getting weakened even more. This guarantees this thing dies to Flamethrower. I outspeed the Beedrill, right? If I played this entire thing thinking I outspeed the Beedrill and then I don't, I'm gonna be incredibly sad. Mega Beedrill. I am scoffed for this specific reason. Yeah, I do. Okay. Under all circumstances, I outspeed Beedrill. Okay. So let's just crunch this Rotom here. He's gonna go for the Volt Switch and take me out. That's absolutely fine. Unless he's like max speed timid. In fact, I don't even think that matters. No, because I just come in here and I fire Flamethrowers, and Flamethrowers should be able to win me the game from this range. All right, I think we got it, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we may have got them. I don't want to celebrate too early because there's a champ. It's gonna quickly. I mean, calcing things at this point doesn't even matter. But just out of curiosity, yeah, he does outspeed me. Does he kill me with Volt Switch? No. Does he kill me with Leaf Storm? No. He can't kill me. Nothing Rotom has can kill me. So we just click Flamethrower and we win. Come on, Pockets! Named by Jamie. Let's go, boys. Flamethrower coming out here. Flamethrower should be able to seal the deal. I don't see a max special attack modest. I think that's game. I think, ladies and gentlemen, I know I misplayed a lot in this game, though. I definitely did misplay a lot in this game. It could have been a much better outcome, better scenario. But hey, I'll take a win. We bounced back from last week. I will take a win. That is absolutely a-okay for me. I overpredicted a lot. Thankfully, though, we didn't overpredict on the whole Z-move scenario. The Z-move is what brought it back for me. Just killing that Celesteela was like best case scenario. Okay, is this thing scoffed? If it's max speed timid scoffed, then it can outspeed me. Otherwise, it can't. But nothing it can do can kill me. At least, I mean, what's it gonna do? Like HP water me? Like, what are you gonna do, mate? What are you gonna do? It's not, which means we do win there, thankfully enough. That is gonna be a W for the Newcastle Nidokings, putting us on the board there. Absolutely fantastic. I do feel like I could have played this game a lot better, but the Z-move Tapu Koko did come through for us there with a nice little victory. So, GG to Deathly. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting the Newcastle Nidokings in this week of the WBE. Hopefully, I will see you next week as well. I'm gonna save that battle video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, the WBE YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the WBE Twitter and all that. But that's gonna be it from me. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Thank you so much to our Twitch subs and YouTube members of the day. Remember, if you are a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, that both gives you access to the sub Discord. And I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you so much, guys.